Welcome back inside Alterowitz Gym, the penultimate game of the 2021 D2CCA Tipoff Classic at the Trailhead. And couldn't be more excited to have a top 15 matchup in the gym to start the end of this tournament. Number 11 Tampa taking on number 1 Lubbock Christian. Hi again, everybody. Evan O'Kelly with you one more time on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Well, both of these teams, 2 games under their belts. Lubbock Christian took care of business, a couple of wins. Tampa 1-1, and now one of the top matchups of the early D2 Women's College basketball season. A lot of eyes going to be on this one, and both of these teams ranked in the Women's Basketball Coaches Association preseason top 25 Lubbock Christian, winners of 37 consecutive games, including the last 2 national titles, righteously at the top of the preseason rankings. What a game last night. They played against the host MSUB Yellow Jackets. MSUB jumped out to a 17-8 first quarter, had a full steam ahead, and then Lubbock Christian settled in and got the win. Came down to the fourth quarter and the very end of it, but the Chaparrals with a 67-61 triumph. Meanwhile, Tampa upset by Montevallo yesterday, 81-67. That came after the Spartans started their season with a 75-48 triumph over Seton Hill on Friday. So here we go, ready for action at Alterowitz Gym. These two teams meeting for the first and only time this year. Lubbock Christian competing in the Lone Star Conference, and University of Tampa down south in the Sunshine State Conference. Well, their fellow conference mate Nova Southeastern just had a gutsy win over Minot State. Tampa and Nova Southeastern are going to meet not too long from now in the next week down in Florida, so a chance for those two conference opponents to see one another, as there was some in-person scouting for Tampa for a little bit before they headed down to warm up to face the number 1 team in the land, undefeated Lubbock Christian University, unbeaten since the spring of 2020. They went 23-0 last year, won the national title in the modified COVID year, but still did as good as they possibly could have, winning all their games, and the streak dates all the way back to 2020. Tampa had its winning streak snapped yesterday. They won all 7 games last spring and then won an 8th in a row with the season opening win. So they'll look to get back on track. Should be an exciting matchup. Should be physical, should be energetic. Both these teams got to be jacked up for this one. Starting lineups for Lubbock Christian under the guidance of head coach Steve Gomez. Ashton Duncan, 5th-year senior guard out of Lubbock. Laney Burr, senior guard from Stratford, Texas. Channing Cunya's had a nice game last night against the Yellow Jackets, the senior out of Canyon, Texas. Allie Schulte has been the top player in this tournament so far. In there, the 5th-year senior out of Nazareth, and Juliana Robertson. Same 5 for the Chaparrals. Bring you Tampa's starting lineup after the tip, controlled by LCU. Kayla Bonilla, the senior guard from Columbus, Georgia, in there. Aubrey Ramsey is the sophomore from Boca Raton, Florida. Dory Nodge, the senior from Hungary, in the lineup. Malia Sullivan, standout scorer, the senior from Bartow, Florida. And Aaron Antosh in the starting 5 as well. Turnover by the Chaps on the first possession. As we are off and running, number 11, Tampa, number 1, Lubbock Christian. Doesn't get any better than this early in the year. Perhaps an Elite 8 preview. Long ways away from that. But very much a possibility. Both of these teams have been on the top of the D2 women's basketball pedestal. Offensive foul. Cunya's took the charge. And Antosh. Turnover apiece to start off this one. Duncan brings it up the floor. Conyers looks inside. Schulte lays it up. Fouled. Bonilla can't believe it. But she's whistled for the hit on Schulte. Allie's going to the line.
Allie Schulte at the line, shooting 2.
Hard-earned win for Nova Southeastern. They're hanging out in the seats, watching this game, having some pizza and watching it for entertainment, but also they're on the clock right now. They got to figure out how to try and beat this Tampa team next week. Schulte goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Naj drives baseline, right hand, and good. Reigning All-American gets Tampa's first bucket. Duncan looking inside for Burr. Back out to Kunyas. Thought about the three. And Antosh called for the foul. So the referee is quick to their whistles in the first minute of this game. 3 fouls already. Kunyas tries the three from the wing, left it short. Into the hands of Sullivan, who was the player of the game to open up the tournament in Tampa's victory. 2 quick fouls on Antosh. We'll see if that's a factor, as Tampa's big has to sit down probably for most, if not all, of the rest of the first quarter. Can't get 3 fouls in the first. Sullivan goes to work. Pull-up floater, no good. Kunyas rips down the rebound. Burr has it poked out from behind by Sullivan. Possession staying with the Shaps. Robertson trying to create space, instead goes outside for Burr. She hits the three. 4-2 early on. Sullivan tried to go underneath Naj, knocked away. Burr with pace. Duncan slows it down now. Schulte inside, Kunyas. Free from Duncan, rattles home. Back-to-back trays for the Shaps. They got off to a slow start last night. Only 8 points in the first quarter. They've got 7 in the first 3 minutes against Tampa. Three on the way. That one too strong off the hand of Ramsey. Terry Battle, by the way, in for Tampa underneath. The early foul trouble on Antosh. Now checking in is Aaliyah Abney, who's been, in my opinion, the 6th woman of the tournament. A couple of really good games for her off the bench, and she's in there for the first time. Robertson kicks it out. Kunyas started by Battle, 6 to shoot. Robertson just off the mark that time. Naj. Bonilla back to Abney. Naj turns it over underneath into the hands of Schulte. Good pass underneath. Robertson wide open, easy layup. Timeout on the floor, Tampa. They're struggling offensively through the mid part of quarter number 1. coming out of the timeout. Spartan ball. Hoping to stop the momentum of Lubbock Christian. Battle. Back out to Bonilla. She tries a three. Kayla Bonilla hits. That'll kickstart Tampa a little bit. First three ball for him today. Duncan from the top. No good. Rebound still loose, and Abney saves it in the nick of time. Nine seconds on the shot clock now. Tampa working it down. Floater from Abney won't go, and Robertson's got the rebound. Schulte will try the three. Off the mark, over the backboard. Out of play. Grace Foster coming for the Shaps.
Number 0, Grace Foster checks in for the Chaparrals.
.424 to go in the opening quarter between the national powerhouses. Bonilla. Abney. The defense by Lubbock Christian, and Bonilla has to do some acrobatics to save it. 9 seconds on the shot clock now. Inside, Naj has to take it herself. Up and under. Dori Naj. The reverse layup. 2-point game now. A mini 5-0 run for Tampa. They get right back into it coming out of the timeout. Burr. Guarded by Abney. 7 on the shot clock now. Duncan. Shaps got to get one up. Robertson tied up with Abney jump ball. Possession going to go to Tampa. Good defensive set that time by the Spartans. Abney going to check out, and Eleanor Marcheski in for the first time. Bonilla across court. Marcheski got Burr leaping. Now she takes it up and under. Did she step out of bounds first? She did. Schulte back along with Cunhas, and for the first time today, Macy Maddox into the game for Lubbock Christian. Scoring drought ends for LCU. Grace Foster hits a three. Lead back to 5 points. Marcheski. Ramsey from just inside the three-point line, way off the mark. Schulte grabs the rebound. Open look for Robertson, and that one too strong. Audrey Robertson, to clarify. There's two of them on the roster. Juliana, the starter, now Audrey in the game for the first time. Coming off the bench. 12-7. Shaps in front, 2 minutes and change to go here in the opening quarter. Ramsey drives, has her shot swatted by Schulte.
Number 2, Ian Happy checks in for Tampa.
Malia Sullivan back on the floor. Bonita inbound. Gets it to Abney. End of the shot clock, and I don't think any of the Spartans realized that they were out of time. Bonilla jacked it up, but too late. (12-7). Ball in the hands of Macy Maddox now. Robertson lost control. Marcheski took it away. So slow it down and get it to Maya Gusto in for the first time. Marcheski traveled. Tampa head coach Tom Jesse talking to the official all the way down, pleading his case, and just a jab step, not a walk, but shot ball once again. Reverse layup, no good from Robertson, and Sullivan now has got it. Looking for her first points. Driving. Off balance layup. There you go. That's Malia Sullivan, and you just saw why she's a special player. A really tough look and draws the contact. She's got a chance for a three-point play. Free throw falls for Malia Sullivan. She was our player of the game on day one for Tampa. 18 points for her, leading to the 75-48 rout of Seton Hill. Ten seconds. Lainey Burr looking for a pass. Cunus underneath. Before the shot, they're going to say Grace Foster traveled. Steve Gomez now irate at that call. So a questionable travel call apiece. I think that's all fair now. Gomez still can't believe it. He thinks maybe there was a foul before the travel. Maybe that's what it is. Abney tries a jumper off the mark. And Lubbock Christian can hold for the final shot. 14 seconds. Maddox got her eyes on the clock. Cunus now with 8. Maddox got to hurry. 4 seconds. Need a shot. Cunus from 3 got it off. No good. And the first quarter comes to a close. Tight one unfolding from Alterowitz Gym. It's number 1 Lubbock Christian 12. Number 11 Tampa 10. Game number 14 of the weekend here at Alterowitz Gym. Just one more after this. It'll be the host Yellow Jackets of MSU Billings taking on Kutztown University to close things out. But 3 more quarters of a classic matchup here. Lubbock Christian and Tampa. Chaps by 2 after 10 minutes. Eight to shoot now. Down to 3. Trying to get inside. Diving denial from Gusto. Foul called. Ooh. That's a tough call. Boy. I don't know if Schulte was going to have time to catch that ball, turn around, and get a shot up. She was at 3 seconds on the shot clock, but the foul resets it to 20. So that's a break for Lubbock Christian. Kanyas inside, Robertson turning around. Off the rim, won't go. Tampa can tie here. Or take the lead with a 3. Marcheski. Nodge runs into a wall of Shaps. Layup's good. Hitting the deck hard is Sullivan. Getting up slowly. I think Malia's okay. She's going to end up at the foul line. Nodge took it hard. A lot of contact, no whistle, but Lainey Burr ended up on the floor, and then Sullivan tripped over Burr on her way to the bucket. Chaotic play in the paint, but after the dust settles, it's a tie game, and Sullivan can put Tampa up. Two 3-point plays for Malia Sullivan. She's got 6 points to lead everybody early on in this one. Schulte. Reeves. Ducks. Up and under. Veteran player making a veteran move there for a bucket. Sullivan on the other side lays it in. Now Schulte coming the other way. Robertson underneath. Kicks it out to Kanyas. 7 to shoot. 4. Robertson's got to get one up. Last second, no good. Great defense again by Tampa. Gusto. Nodge, short jumper, hits it. Nodge, her second bucket. Spartans by 3 now. Just feeling momentum shift a little bit with the offense starting to flow, and a couple of good defensive sets for Tampa, making Lubbock Christian use the whole shot clock. Now back down to 7. Another tight possession for the Chaps. Got to get a shot off. Robertson, is she going to run out of time? Last second layup, no good. Second straight possession. It's come down to the final second on the shot clock. Sullivan, offensive foul on the other end. If not that, then I think they probably could have got her for a travel as well. But it's going to be a foul instead on Malia Sullivan. Grace Foster coming back in
Grace Foster checks in
for Lubbock Christian. Would be absolutely shocked if this game got beyond a double-figure lead in either direction. I think it's going to be tight all the way through, just like this. 1 or 2 possessions. This is the feel that it has, these two caliber teams. Foster, who hit a 3 earlier, passes it around inside to Robertson. Cylinder foul going to be called on Nodge underneath. Dory with the palms up. Senior from Hungary. Burr now. Marcheski on her. Burr hits it. One-point game once again. Bonilla getting a break. Gusto in there to run the point. Marcheski tries a 3. Rolls off the rim. Good defense by Abney. Burr. Back-to-back buckets for Laney Burr to help LCU regain the advantage. Abney tries a 3 from the wing. Too strong with it, and Burr's got the rebound. Schulte. Alley pulls up. Offensive foul. This one going to go against Grace Foster. So that negates the jumper by Schulte. And we've reached the under 5-minute media timeout. 4:59 to go before halftime. Chaps by a point. Tampa ball coming out of the timeout after the offensive foul call. Bonilla back in now. And first look at Danielle Delano for the Spartans. Battle back in, and Sullivan getting a breather. Nodge, extra dribble, up and under left hand, won't go. Rebound to Grace Foster. Schulte. Three on the way from Burr. It's Laney Burr's quarter, everybody. 7 points now for Laney in the last 3 minutes of gameplay, and the Chaps up by 4. Ten total for Burr in the game. Nodge from behind the free throw line missed it. Burr with the board. Three on the way from Duncan to Strong. Delano with the rebound. Corner, open look for Abney. Instead, she puts it on the floor, takes it to the rim. And she's going to be the one to commit the foul. No, they're just going to say out of bounds to Lubbock Christian. Cunya's coming back to give Schulte a breather. (21-17) your score. Burr underneath, size mismatch against Bonilla, and Laney Burr takes advantage. She's now up to a dozen to lead all players in the ball game. Bonilla. Naj lost it, but able to tip it to herself. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Bonilla, the step back three, way short. Largest lead for Lubbock Christian since they led 9-2 at the outset of the game. They're up 6 now with 2:45 to go before halftime. Robertson sisters connecting around the perimeter. Now inside, looking for Burr. Open three for Foster from the wing. Off the mark. Sullivan, who's back in, grabs the board. Battle had it tipped away by Grace Foster. Maya Gusto back in for Tampa. Bonilla going to sit down. Whitney Cox into the game for the first time for Lubbock Christian. Open look for Delano. Has the three rattle out. Good shot by Danielle. Wouldn't go down that time, though. Conyas tries the wing three. Left it short. Gusto with the rebound. Tampa swinging it around, now inside to Battle. Right hand. Didn't have the touch that time. Conyas. Robertson. Conyas guarded by Battle. Underhand flip to Robertson. Knocked away. Now a foul called. Tampa hates it. Going to go against Battle. Tom Jesse pacing around. Tampa head coach. Trying to keep us cool. Well, it's been a little bit ticky-tacky on the foul calls, and yeah, I guess Battle got a piece, but a game like this, you kind of want to let them play underneath there. Robertson leaves it short. Jesse's still talking to the near side official. Second one goes for Audrey Robertson. She'll check out. Shaylee Stovall in for the first time for LCU. Under a minute to go before halftime. 24-17, Lubbock equaling its largest lead of the game so far. Sullivan from the free throw line. Swish. Smooth stroke from Malia Sullivan. We've seen it all weekend long. Cox going to work against Battle. Spins around, left hand, won't go. Nodge with the rebound. Just about a second between shot and game clock. Inside to Battle. Right hand, good. Nice take from Terry Battle. Now 8 seconds left in the half. Ball's in the hands of Schulte. 4 seconds. Allie looking for a shot. Drives. Puts one up from the free throw line. Rolls off. And that's how we'll head into the locker rooms. Lubbock Christian by 3. We expected it to be a tight one, and that's what we've seen for the first 20 minutes. Number 1 up on number 11, 24-21. Just about a minute away from second half action at Alterowitz Gym. Should be a good second half. Lubbock Christian with a 24-21 lead. Slow pace to it, this one. Not a lot of scoring going on, but a good game unfolding. Lubbock Christian 9 for 24 overall, 37.5%. Tampa 9 for 23, just about even, 39.1%. Lubbock hit 4 of 12 threes for 33.3%. Tampa just 1 of 5 from the arc, 20%. Rebounds nearly identical. Tampa slight edge, 14-13. 5 turnovers by Lubbock Christian, 7 for Tampa. This one just really couldn't get much more even as the numbers go. Laney Burr was the standout offensively in the first half, 5 for 5 from the field. Everybody else 4 for 17 for Lubbock Christian. So Burr carried him offensively, 12 points. 4 rebounds for Channing Cunya's to lead the way. For Tampa, Sullivan, the top scorer with 10 points, also tied for the team high 3 rebounds, along with Aaliyah Abney. So here we go. Final 20 minutes to settle this one between the two preseason powers. Tampa ranked 11th, Lubbock Christian number 1, trying to make it 38 consecutive wins dating back to the spring of 2020. Inside right away, Ramsey pulls up, inside the arc, leaves it short, and the rebound tipped to Ali Schulte. Schulte underneath, fouled by Bonilla.
Fouls number 0, Kayla Bonilla. Ali Schulte in the point shooting 2.
Schulte rattles the first free throw home. We talked to Allie after the opening game at the tournament, in which she was named the player of the game, and asked her about this group of 3 fifth-year seniors, and it's been a special ride for them. Back-to-back national champions, and they want to go out with one more, does Lubbock Christian. Trying to make it a 3-0 start to the year. Dory Naj underneath. You can see why the Hungarian was an All-American 2 years ago. Supremely talented under the basket. Bonilla tipped that pass away that was headed for Schulte. Robertson, 8 to shoot, entry pass to Schulte, back out. 4 to shoot now. Good defense by Naj, and Robertson traveled. Saw a lot of that in the first half. Lubbock Christian using the entirety of the shot clock and having to settle for subpar looks late in it. That time they didn't even get one off. Traveling call. Bonilla. Underneath, she turns it over. Wide open. Laney Burr missed it. She was too open that time, I guess. Not a Spartan in sight. Schulte called for the push. That snaps Burr's perfect shooting line. Had been 5 for 5, including 2 of 2 from the arc before that miss. It's kind of a weird thing as a shooter. Sometimes you need a distant hand on you. Maybe there is such a thing as being too wide open. Tampa ball, they trail by 3. Marcheski entry pass to Naj. Gusto into the game. going to be whistled for the offensive foul. Cunhas took the charge. Now a whistle. Away from the ball. Hodge's going to pick it up. She's confused again. Just her second personal. No one really in foul trouble. Nodge with 2, Bonilla and Gusto each with 2 for Tampa, but nothing to worry about here. Burr, baseline drive, wide open. Schulte for 3, hits it. Allie Schulte. For the first time tonight from the arc, had been relatively quiet. 5 points in the first half for Schulte. We'll see if that gets her going. Sullivan responds, but misses. Burr drives, left hand, layup, wouldn't go. Marcheski with the defense that time. Sullivan felt that pressure all the way, dribbles behind the back to fend off Burr. Justo for 3. Lubbock Christian really dictating a deliberate pace. Taking its time, working the clock down. This is how head coach Steve Gomez wants his team to play. Using up lots of clock on each possession. 4 to shoot. Deep 3 from Burr. Too strong. Sullivan the other way. Looking to push the tempo. Floater in rhythm. Trying to get her own board, and she does. Now Gusto, her foot was on the line, so that's just a 2-pointer from the top, but a hit nonetheless, and it's a 4-point game. Open lane for Duncan, lays it up and in. Two players each to check in at the next dead ball. Nodge inside, blocking foul called because Robertson was in the restricted area. No, they're going to change it, and Tom Jesse can't believe it. He's beside himself. Let's see, was she in the restricted area or not? That ought to dictate the call here. She was clearly within the... No, I don't know. I don't know if they can look at that because Jesse, well, he's not happy. Let's just put it that way. And I can't say I blame him. I don't get that one either. But Lubbock Christian ball. Duncan deep 3. Got it! Ashton Duncan, now the largest lead of the game, and a timeout, Tampa, 30 seconds. Got to stop the clock, 34-25, Lubbock Christian now inching ahead. now Tampa got some work to do with 5:06 left before the end of the third. They have their largest deficit yet that they're facing, 34-25. Sullivan pulls up, misses. Robertson with the rebound. Three on the way. Foster hits. The run continues for the Shaps. They found the hot hand from the arc now. Sullivan won't go. Missed her last three shots. Double figure advantage now for LCU. Wow, thrown away by Burr. Thought that Duncan was looking, but Ashton was cutting towards the hoop. Timeout on the floor, 37-25, Lubbock Christian. Tampa ball coming out of the timeout. Got to get something going here offensively. Abney bumped by Burr. Three on the way from Gusto. There it is. That gets it down to 9, but still a lot left for Tampa to make up. Waning minutes of the third quarter. Underneath, 3 seconds in the key to call on Grace Foster. So a turnover by the Shaps. Schulte and Kanyas coming back. Gusto looking to get it inside the battle, but threw it away. Bonilla on the bench for Tampa. Gusto that time with the bad pass. We've seen both Gusto and Bonilla run the offense at different times. But Maya out there right now. Schulte coming the other way for LCU. Cunya's driving. Bounce pass underneath. Foster to the bucket. And the foul. She was hit by Battle. So Foster going to try to complete the three-point play. Rims out. Sullivan gets the rebound. Foul called underneath. Ref saying that Foster held the arm of Battle that time. Marcheski. Nearly throws it away. Sullivan calmly corrals it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Malia looking to make something happen. Drives. Pulls up. Soft floater won't go. This is one of the tougher stretches for Sullivan shooting. So talented, but the last 4 shots not falling for her. Foster. Off the mark. Cunya's gets the O board and then tosses it through the hands of Audrey Robertson underneath. Danielle Delano coming back.
Number 32, Delano checks in.
Sullivan going to get a breather. They're really going to need her in the fourth quarter. Tampa trails by 11. Foul's going to go against Audrey Robertson. She's going to check out. Laney Burr back. Ashton Duncan back. Robertson's sister's going to sit down. .60 seconds in the fourth quarter. Marcheski to the wing. Battle. Capped from behind by Foster, but she got her own rebound. 3 on the shot clock. Got to go. Gusto's floater hit the rim, but didn't fall. Schulte. Four to shoot. Gets one up. Airballs it. Never hit the rim, so the putback by Foster not going to count. Shot clock violation by the Shaps. You seem not really to care that much that they're feeling the heat of that shot clock seemingly on every possession. Not literally every, but it just feels that way. They're using it up, but that's what they want to do. They want to burn this clock up. They've got the 11-point lead. They're going to head to the fourth quarter with an advantage. 5 seconds for Bonilla. Marcheski, good look from the wing. Got it! As time expires, Eleanor Marcheski, a big shot. We'll see if that can spark something for Tampa with 10 minutes left. 39-31, the reigning national champs doing their thing and looking good, but still a lot of game left here at Alterowitz Gym. Fourth quarter coming your way between these top-ranked opponents. Burr, who's been so good today. Team high 12 points. Not this time with a contested jump shot. Remember, Tampa coming off the momentum from Marcheski's last second three-pointer to end the third quarter. They trail by 8. Bonilla just commands the ball so well when it's in her hands. In complete control. Ball stripped away, but a foul called. Steve Gomez having a hard time understanding the call. It's going to go against Burr. Maybe he can't understand why Abney's at the free throw line. I thought it was stripped away, but I guess the call was she was on her way up maybe for a shot. I'm with you, Steve. Abney hits the first. Second one, no good. Rebound into the hands of Duncan. Good cut underneath Schulte. Easy find, bad time for Laney Burr. Alley was wide open. Marcheski hits another one. She's hit some important shots here late, helping Tampa stay in it. They trail now by only 6. Schulte thought about the 3, puts it on the floor. Eight to shoot. Offensive foul now. Gonna go against Robertson. Big spot in this game now. Tampa can feel this still within grasp. They trail by just 6. Bonilla threw it away, was looking for battle underneath. Didn't quite have full command of it though. Entry pass denied. There was Bonilla to swat it away. Now with pace, she pushes it. Sullivan on the wing was calling for it. Throws up a wild shot. A lot of contact, no call. Tampa gets the O board. Now Bonilla screams out the play. Still a 6-point game here. We approach 7 minutes to go. Sullivan pulls up, baseline, there it is. Malia clapping those hands, had missed 4 field goals in a row, but rattles that one home, and it's a 4-point game. Top scorer for Tampa, she's at 12. Cunhas going to work underneath, spins around left hand, pretty looking shot from Channing Cunhas in response. Gotta believe this will be an exciting finish Bonilla underneath, lays it up. No good. Schulte calmly collects the rebound. Duncan drives, lays it up and in. Ashton Duncan. Good finish. Lead back to 8 now on the little 4-0 run by the Shaps. Underneath, Nodge. Going to be called for a block is Lainey Burr that time. I don't think Nodge realized how much space she had when she turned around. Just hesitated a little bit before she took it, but she's going to end up at the... Nope, they changed their mind now. Offensive again, second time we've seen that. Tom Jesse, can't believe it. We did receive a little bit of clarification from some of the other officials in the building watching, and just because you're in the restricted area doesn't necessarily mean it's a block. There are certain actions if you go through the player, things like that of that nature, and supposedly that's the right call. It's twice gone against Tampa now. It's a tough one to accept if you're Tom Jesse and company. In any case, 45-37. Lubbock Christian in front. 7 to shoot. Foster tied up. Duncan going to have to put up a tough 3. Nearly hit it. And Robertson comes away with a hard-fought rebound. Back under 10 to shoot. Schulte driving, had it knocked away. Burr now is going to have to put it up. She passes to Duncan. Another wild 3. That one almost goes. Well, if nothing else, Lubbock Christian eating up game clock. That one knocked away. Entry pass was headed for Nodge. Instead, Lubbock Christian with the ball once again. Robertson tries the 3 and hits it. Juliana Robertson. The lead back to double figures. Getting down to crunch time for Tampa. They trail by 11. Looking more and more like the #1 team in the land, going to stay that way. Sitting on win number 38 in a row if they can get this done. Nodge's mid-range jumper rattles in. Drive by Burr. She's fouled on the way up. And technical foul going to be called on Sullivan. She bounced the ball hard after that one in frustration. So Burr was fouled. She's going to have free throws, and then technical foul shots going to be coming as well. The officials going to discuss what to do. Could be the technicals first, I think. Laney's going to end up with 4 foul shots. Battle called for the common foul, and then the technical is on Sullivan. And that brings us to immediate timeout. We'll sort it out after the break, but that sucks the energy away from Tampa. They trail by 9, but 4 free throws coming.
Hey, it's like every song. I mean, I know I'm being stupid, but it's true. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Noises. Just make some noises.
You can reach me. Space cool like E.T. It's the plug trying to call me. I was up jumping early in the morning.
It's been Laney Burr's night. It's the first. Two for two. Like free throw practice for Laney. Four for four. Lubbock Christian also with the ball. That could be the blow that does Tampa in. 4 free points and the basketball. The lead now 13 with 3:33 left. Burr, 16 points, leading all players. Three from Duncan off the mark. Rebound back to Lubbock Christian. They've dictated the pace all night long. And they're going to move to 3-0 on the year unless Tampa can pull off some kind of run, but the deficit keeps increasing. Largest lead for Lubbock Christian. It's up to 15. Swatted away by Schulte. Just on a different level out there. You can see it in her court presence. Always calm, always heady. She's got the #1 team in the country rolling. Foster with the finish. But chalk that one up to Allie Schulte. Timeout Tampa. 2:08 to go. They trail by 17. Tampa ball coming out of the timeout. Inside, Marcheski has it stripped away. Guess who? Allie Schulte. Chaps swinging the ball around. Schulte drives. Wide open look for Foster. 3 rattles out. Robertson going to be whistled for the foul on the rebound attempt. Well, one more game here this weekend. MSU Billings hosting Kutztown tonight in the tournament finale. We wish both of these teams the best as they embark on the rest of their seasons. Spartans headed back down to Tampa tonight, or tomorrow. Lubbock Christian back home to Texas with a winning streak that's going to stay intact at 38 games. Hard to imagine the reigning national champs, the 2-time reigning national champs, giving up their number 1 ranking after a perfect 3-0 start to the year. And stay with us after the final buzzer. We're going to have post-game interviews with head coach Steve Gomez and our player of the game, which has to be Laney Burr tonight for Lubbock Christian. Team high, 18 points. 6 for 10 from the field. 3 boards for Laney, a couple assists as well. So after this final 105, we'll get Coach Gomez and one of his star players, Burr. Reserves on the floor for Lubbock Christian. Cox, Macy Maddox. Cox wants it inside. Going to work. Offensive foul with Gusto underneath taking the contact. 46.4 to go before this one goes official. 5:30 tip-off in the final game, Kutztown MSU Billings. Coming up a little later.
Foul number 30 on Spurgeon.
Foul shot from Aaron Antosh, good. She hits a pair.
Number 30,
Sylvia Ferrero's in for the first time for Tampa. First time we've called her name. Sylvia, the Lugo, Spain native, getting some minutes here at the very end. Shaylee Stovall on the court for Lubbock Christian. Audrey Robertson with the ball now. Whistle, offensive foul called. Going to go against Audrey Spurgeon, who's in there for LCU as well. So a veteran cast for Lubbock Christian taking care of business. Now you're looking at the faces of the future for Steve Gomez and Lubbock Christian, ranked number 1 and starting the year 3-0. Bonilla, corner 3, rattles out. Offensive rebound, Antosh. Time for one more shot if Tampa wants it. Bonilla says, why not from the wing? That one rattles home. Lubbock will inbound, and that should do it from Alterowitz Gym. Number 1 stays undefeated, 38 in a row. Lubbock Christian takes care of number 11 Tampa, 56-44. We're going to take a quick break and then have head coach Steve Gomez and the player of the game, Laney Burr, with us live on air in just a couple of moments. So Lubbock Christian, not the highest scoring game they'll have all year, but did everything right to get this one done. 56-44, they take care of business. They shot 45.5%, 20 for 44 overall from the field. Not a particularly great night from the three-point line, but it didn't have to be. 8 for 23 was Lubbock Christian. Tampa just 5 for 11, so hit at a high percentage, but didn't quite have enough volume. Laney Burr down there. Can you hear us, Laney?
Yes.
Well, congrats on the victory. This one kind of a different pace to it, a little bit slower, but you guys just buckled down and took care of business tonight out there. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Talk about this win over Tampa, kind of the game plan and how well you guys executed.
Yeah, so we knew it was going to be a pretty big battle everywhere, really, on the court. We wanted to get set in transition and just really battle on the boards and make sure that we were getting some paint points and really blocking out and getting some boards. But our main focus was to just be together and make sure we were doing all the small things right, and when we do that, we're pretty good together. So
18 points for you to lead all players, 6 of 10 from the field. Had a couple of threes mixed in there. Really had a lot of different parts of your game work, and talk about how comfortable you were on the court.
Yeah, so I don't really know. I made my first shot, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to keep shooting it. But I knew I needed to be aggressive. The past 2 games I wasn't really as aggressive as I should have been, but I knew that I could probably beat my defender off the dribble a couple times, so I just took advantage of that, and my teammates are really good at seeing me when I'm open, so that's a plus.
It's early in the year, but does a matchup like this kind of get you guys going pregame? I mean, you're number 1, they're number 11. It's a top 15 D2 matchup early in the season. Not quite sure what to expect this year, but talk about the energy that gave you coming into this one.
Yeah, this has been a really awesome tournament. Just the atmosphere, and the teams are really good. They've got some big girls inside that's allowed us to see what we're going to have to fight with later on in the year. But this early on, it's really awesome just to be able to battle as hard as we have been. And we have some players on the bench that come in and work their butt off too, so that's awesome. But this tournament was really good for us, and the atmosphere, the fans, the yelling, and that gets us ready for later on in the year. So I think that's just good with us to play with right now as the 3rd game in. So
Laney Burr and Lubbock Christian 3-0, and yeah, you're right. Who knows? Maybe some previews of some March matchups here this weekend. Laney, thanks for your time. Congrats on going 3-0, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, player of the game, Laney Burr for Lubbock Christian, 18 points for her, 6 for 10 from the floor, and 2 of those coming from behind the three-point line, I should say. 3 boards for Juliana Robertson with 7 rebounds to lead the way. 3 other Shaps had 10 points, Duncan, Schulte, and Foster each with 10. And now we've got head coach Steve Gomez with us. Coach, you got ears on us down there?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, congrats on the win. Talk about the pace of this one. You guys really patient, using up a lot of shot clock on almost every possession, just stuck with the game plan, the mindset, and got the job done.
Well, I don't know if that's the game plan. It's good defense. I mean, we didn't have opportunities to score very easily because they're a really good defensive team. They got size and they got quickness, and so, again, we don't ever want to get impatient where we're shooting bad shots or just rushing things, which we still did a couple times. But we just feel like if we have enough weapons, if we grind a possession long enough, something will create an opportunity, and we just have to be ready.
It was Laney Burr's night for you tonight. Her turn to step up, 18 points for you. Got it done in a lot of different ways. Hit a couple threes in there. Went 6 of 10 from the field overall. Nice job by Laney tonight.
Oh, man. I mean, she defends every game, every possession, and offensively she's so explosive, and she's really developed her three-point shooting, and she's really versatile, and tonight she really showed that because she scored at the basket, she scored shooting perimeter shots, and then got to the foul line as well. So really complete game. 3rd day of 3 tough games. For her to play that many minutes and be productive is really a good sign of her toughness.
Of course, you go into every single game trying to win. You want to get the victory, but now you're 3-0. Couldn't have asked for a better start to the year. Where do you guys go from here as you head back home, get ready for the next week?
I think we're going to go eat. That's what we want to do first. Go eat and recover. What a great tournament. We could have we could have played well and come out of here with only 1 or 2 wins. And so to get 3 wins is really not more than we could ask for, but we knew it was going to be tough. And so we're thankful for this. We just have to get better from the weekend, learn what we did wrong, and get better for next week when we go to Colorado.
Head coach Steve Gomez, Lubbock Christian #1, 38 wins in a row. Coach, congrats on a 3-0 week, and probably be seeing you in March.
Hey, well, thank you guys. What a tremendous weekend tournament. Thanks to Billings and to MSU Billings. So I know you did a lot of work to make this happen.
Complimentary as always, and thanks, Coach. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Yes, sir.
All right, that'll do it for this broadcast. Lubbock Christian #1 in the country, and you saw why this weekend. The only team to go undefeated on the court at Alterowitz Gym. They head back home. They're back up north next week in Colorado for more action. Final score, Lubbock Christian 56, Tampa 44. That'll do it for this broadcast. One more game to go. The host, MSUB, taking on Kutztown to close things out. Tip-off coming up at 5:30 Mountain.